Welcome back, everybody, to the Real Madrid Galactico rebuild and the start of Season 3. If you're only just joining, I suggest you go back and watch previous videos of how we got on in the first two seasons, as we have done quite well so far with this rebuild. But for this season, we have got a lot to get through. Transfers, been a little bit of surprises, so we'll start with there. Right, so the first out is Rodrigo. He's gone to Roma for 35 million, I think it is. Yeah, 35. I think they pay 25 up front, 10 over like 2 seasons, 5 mil a season. He didn't fit into my squad. Obviously, we loaned him out last season. When the money come in, I thought it's too good to turn down. Really, we've got a lot better options. Danny Carvajal, another player who has left the team. 28 million he's gone to Tottenham for. I think that is also majority of it up front and about seven of it over like 2 seasons. I think he was a bit of a squad player for us, really. I thought at his age, the money we got for him, we could always buy a cheap fullback who's still got quite a few years left, who do the same sort of job, really. And now we get to the big transfer, and the one that I didn't really want to sell, but unfortunately he had got a transfer clause of 100 million. Didn't want to sign a new contract, and as soon as they activated it, he was gone. They had been after him for the whole, like literally since the transfer window opened. They offered me, I think it was 60. They kept going up and up and up to like eight. I think they offered 89, but not all up front. And then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, they put the 100 down, and that was it. He's gone to City. Very developed into a very good player. Of that acceleration and that pace, deadly. And obviously he's got some good finishing to back it up with his dribbling. He had a very good season for us last season, but unfortunately we had to let him go. So now the question is, have we invested any of that money back? Obviously, you already knew about De Ligt. 104 million is coming. Best centre half in our team. Absolutely world class player. I'm expecting good things from him. After selling Carvajal, we needed to bring in another right back, and Kalulu fits the bill perfectly. Still 23. I think we paid 6.25 million, which is nothing. He can also fill in at centre back if need be, and he's still going to develop a little bit. I'd be very surprised if we don't sell him later on, that he's not more money, like easily 30, 40 mil. And then the last signing is Angelo from San. I can't remember who they actually are now. Might be Santos. Not too sure. But yeah, we got him for 13.25 million. He'd got a transfer clause in his contract. He's obviously not the same caliber as Adeyemi, but he's probably not far off what Adeyemi was when we first signed him. So he's someone that we're going to look to develop and give a couple starts here and there. He'll obviously play on that right hand side with Asensio playing most of the games. But he's another player that if he doesn't develop good enough, we'll definitely sell him for a lot more than what we paid for him. We do still have £148 million of our transfer budget remaining. So we can still go out and sign someone. A player that I was interested in as a straight swap for Adiemi was Noni Madueke. I'm not sure how you actually pronounce that. That might have been butchered. But PSV want like 90 million for him, and with as his contract runs out at the end of next season, I don't really fancy paying that much money. Like he's not a top priority to get in now. So what I've done is I've declared him as my top target, and I'm gonna keep sending my scout to go and watch him. And I'm hoping that he gets set on leaving PSV. PSV realise he's not going to sign a new contract, so they try and cash in on him, and we get him for around the 40-50 million mark. So with the sale of Adiemi, this is apparently now our top 11. I don't personally agree with it because I think Mbappe would go up front now and Hazard would come in there, or even Vinicius Junior. But for some reason, Van Duyven comes into that false nine. I think even Dani Olmo could play there, who's a better star rating, but it is what it is. Van Duyven might be getting a bit more game time now, seeing as Adeyemi has gone. Gives us one less option up front. We had an okay pre-season, only playing the 3 friendlies for some reason, unless there's some at the end of here. No, there's not. We only played 3 friendlies, which was against Ulsan, Gwangju, who I think are both Korean, and then Hoffenheim, carrying on our good goal scoring form, putting 4-4 and 3 past these teams, conceding though, which is a little bit of a worry. So this is today's lineup that we are going with. Mbappe and Olmo up front, like I previously said, Olmo in that false nine, Vinicius Junior on the left with Asensio on the right, Ravella Casemiro in midfield, Mendy and Marla at the sides of defence, and Militao and De Ligt hopefully forming that rock partnership at the back in front of Courtois. We do have Bastoni who's suspended, which is why Militao starts instead. Amy unfortunately doesn't get onto the bench. Renier, I'm trying to loan out because I feel like he's not going to get much game time and he needs more to develop. Brahim Diaz has also come back on loan. I am training him to play in that left wing as an inverted winger. However, Hazard and Vinicius Junior do play there quite a lot, so it's going to be a bit of a battle to see who gets the top spot for that. But new signings, Kalulu and Angelo, are both starting on the bench and will likely come on, providing we start well against Granada and get a couple of goals ahead. And this is the Granada lineup, so they go in a 4-4-2 with that diamond in midfield. Going to be giving a lot of space out wide, which is where we have dangerous players like Mendy down that left, Asensio and Marla on that right. So we should get quite a few overloads down the wings, hopefully creating us a lot of chances for Mbappe. So can we kickstart this season how we finished last season? Straight from the off, we're getting a corner. Militao's hit the bar and we're going to be getting another corner. Ravella will also swing this one in. De Ligt gets this one, but he puts it over. Right, coming up to 15 minutes in this, and Granada are actually dominating us possession-wise. There hasn't really been any chances for anyone. Can Asensio change this? Of course he can. Mbappe gets his first chance in the box, smashes it home. You just can't give a player of his finishing ability that much space. Dani Olmo with a good little pass here to Marla, who feeds it behind to Asensio. He pulls it back to the 6-yard box, and Mbappe's not missing from there. Right, they've got a throw in here. Bebu to Monchu. De Ligt reads that well though, and now we look to counter. Fortunately, Dani Olmo's pass isn't good enough. De Ligt can win that again though. Now Asensio breaks Mbappe. He's got the pace to beat the man, but the defender gets back to get a block on it and it goes all the way through to their keeper. Granada are giving themselves a good account at the moment. Asensio goes a bit too long with that free kick and Maximiliano can clear this. De Ligt wins that header though. Now Vinicius Junior out. Mbappe, he's got a bit of space. He's pulled it back to Vinicius Junior. To Ravella. It's a great ball to Asensio. And it's a superb finish. Ravella showing that he can pick that perfect pass. And Asensio scored his 50th league goal of his career apparently. This is a great pass from Ravella. Definitely been learning from Modric over the last couple of seasons. It's a simple finish. Right, straight from the kick-off of that goal, Granada have got the ball, knocking it around at the back, keeping the ball well. Worked it well here. De Ligt gets across though, and now Real Madrid can break. Mbappe with his pace. He has a go and he's hit the bar. Unlucky. Maximiliano goes long with that kick. Militao heads it, but it comes back to Granada. Good pass into the middle. De Ligt just can't get onto that. Bebu's got it. Casemiro's back there. It's going to come back. Monchu to Mendes. Mila. Nuno Santos. Great play there to get Dionku out wide. He plays it, but it's well cut out by Militao. And now the break's on. Mbappe's in behind. Can he finish? Yes, he can. 3-0. And that counter-attack is firing. It's a great ball from Vinicius Jr. Once Mbappe's in, there's no stopping him. He's just got the composure to slot it past the keeper. Right, Maximiliano kicks this long. Ravella wins it. It's out to Mendy. He passes it back to Militao. Ravella, Casemiro. Sensio's made that dart inside. And their defender does well to get across and block the shot. Right, throw into Mendy. Into Mbappe. Back to Mendy. His pass is cut out though. And now Granada look to counter down that side. It's well won there by Vinicius Jr. He gets the return ball. Can he pick someone out? Plays it back. De Ligt wins that header. Monchu, Mendes, they're knocking the ball around well, Granada. But Ravella's caught him on it there. He puts it across to Mbappe, who misses a glorious chance for his hat-trick. You'd have put your money on him finishing that. Ravella delivers the corner and the keeper can come and claim it. Mendy throws it into Mbappe. Ravella, he's given it away though. De Ligt's header's poor, but they give it away. Vinicius Jr., Asensio, great ball to Mbappe, and what a finish. There's the hat-trick. And he has started this season how he finished last one. Here's Vinicius Jr. breaking. Asensio with a great pass in behind. And Mbappe finishes on his left foot. And as we come into half time, 4-0 up, it's looking like this game's more but over. Right, and as we kick the second half off, it's pretty much carry on the same. Marla wins that header. Can Real Madrid break? Monchu's there though. He's forced back to Halstenberg. Granada tried to build from the back here. That's a good ball from Halstenberg to Dionku. Can he deliver? No, because De Ligt's there. Mendes. It's a good ball in, but it's a good save from Courtois. It's a free kick anyway because the referee's got the flag up. Alright, Courtois goes long. That's going to be all the way through to the defence. Dean is on for Granada. Dionku out on this right wing. Knocks it into Miller. Back to Mendes. Granada building again. Santos looking to get away from the midfield. He's done well here. He's fed in Bebu, who finishes, but I think this might be offside. Yeah, it's disallowed. He did look offside. Let's just see how close that is.
Close, but fortunately he's still offside. And as we got half an hour left, let's look at making some subs. So we're going to bring Angelo on for Asensio for his debut. And we're going to bring Kalulu on for his debut too for Marla. And that should do it for now. Right, Kalulu with the throw in his own half. It's a poor throw, and Dean is in. Courtois with a good save. Not the start that Kalulu wanted to his debut. Right, corner for Ravella. Mbappe was coming onto that. Casemiro gives it to Milito, gets it back. He has a go and it's just over. Right, throw in here. It's up to Dini. He gets it back. Can he pick someone out? Bebu. He's waiting. Dini's on it now. It comes out to Halstenberg on that left hand side. Monchu. It's a great ball to Bebu and he's hit the post. He's offside though. We're just going to look at slowing this tempo and start to time waste just so we can preserve our 4-0 lead. Make our final substitution now. We'll bring on Modric for Casemiro and then we'll swap him and Ravella so Ravella can go to the box. Free kick out wide, Modric into Vinicius Jr. He flicks it. Ravella flicks it onto the post. Unlucky there. Right, we're into injury time now. Can Granada get a consolation or will Real Madrid keep this clean sheet? Dean is on it now. It's a good pass to Santos. He's in. And Courtois pulls out a Superman save. And there we have it. 4-0 victory. And a great way to start the beginning of the season. So as you can see, our fixtures, we don't really have any big games until November, where we play Valencia, Sevilla away, and then we have a home Madrid derby against Atletico, and then we go to the new camp and play Barcelona in an El Clasico. But what we will do is next video we will come back on the 31st, which is when the Champions League groups are drawn, see who we get in the group, and also have deadline day, as we have a lot of money to spend and we could potentially spend it. But thank you everybody for watching, and I hope to see you all next time.